Hey everybody, I just wanted to share some things with you that are going on right now. I took a sabbatical from my job. I originally retired and my last day was supposed to be December 15th. And my employer asked me to stay longer, so I agreed, but I asked to take a sabbatical because I've already paid for a ton of travel and I'm hoping to take you along with me. One of the things that I really want to share with you is that, don't be freaked out going somewhere by yourself. I travel by myself all the time. I'm 65. I have no fear. I just go. I'm smart about my travel, but I'm not afraid to go somewhere by myself. And I have an epic trip coming up, and it starts with a 23-hour train ride to Miami from Virginia. Woohoo, that's going to be interesting. I think I'm going to bring some crocheting like an old lady, and I'm going to sit there and I'm going to crochet a blanket for my granddaughter when I'm on the train, more than likely, and maybe take some videos. But I couldn't make up my mind, really. One part of me wants to, be a nomadic full-time YouTuber at 65. It's like, why not? But my family lives here too, and I really love them, and I know that I would miss them if I was gone for too long. But traveling is something that's really important to me, and I'm going to continue doing it. And if it's something that you want to do, I think you should do it too. I'm not rich by any means, but I planned very well for this, and I focused on it, and I put the money away, and I was able to go on this magnificent journey. So where am I going? Well, I am first going to Miami by Amtrak. I told you about that. And I'm going to be staying at these amazing hotels. They're like hotels, hostels, like nomad places. And I'll probably be the oldest person there, but I don't care because I fit in with a lot of people. And the funny thing is that I had to call them and ask them if I could have a bottom bunk in the one shared area that I'll be staying in on one of my stays because I'm older. And the lady started cracking up. She was really funny. And I'm like, yeah, it's not because I can't get up the ladder. It's because when I was a kid, we had bunk beds. My parents put me on the top bunk and I used to fall out all the time. It's like, I think that was before rails. I know it was before seatbelts. So I remember just waking up on the ground, and I didn't want to do that there, although I'm sure they have rails. I just, I have some type of trauma from it or whatever. Anyway, it should be really, really interesting. I'm very excited about those hotels. I was trying to look up some information about those when I found out about them, and there isn't a whole lot of YouTubing on it. So I'm really excited to share it, which I think is really odd considering the fact that it's a major, kind of like a nomad hub, but nomad hub, but you'll see it. You'll see it. I think it'll be exciting. Well, from there, I have to look at my list. From there, I'm getting on the MSC Divina, and you all know that I am pro MSC Cruises. In fact, with my travel agency, Open Oceans Travel, that's all I sell is MSC Cruises. So I'm getting on the Divina, which was actually the first ship that I ever sailed with MSC, and I absolutely love it. It's not even what's considered a smart ship, so you can't use an app. You have to have the paper tickets and everything. It's so relaxing because they don't have like the slides and all that other stuff. It's just kind of like an old time cruise, but I'm going to be on that ship for a very long time because I'm doing a back-to-back. So let's see, the first trip is, I'm going to Cozumel, Georgetown, the Cayman Islands, Ocho Rios, Jamaica, and then of course, Ocean Cay, which by the time I'm done, I'll be there 1,000 times, which I have already. And then I'm staying on the ship for 11 days, and I'm going to Montego Bay, which is in Jamaica, Cartagena, Colombia. I'm going to Colon, Panama, Puerto Layam, Costa Rica, which I'm very excited about because I am going to get to see the sloths. And it's a dream of mine. I want to do that. I want to see the sloth. And not only am I going to the sanctuary, but I guess you go down a river too, and you can see the sloths in the trees and everything. Hopefully we won't see any snakes. And then let's see, I am going to Rotan, which I heard is absolutely fascinating, in Honduras, and then back to Ocean Cay, and then of course Miami again. And staying overnight, getting on another ship the next day, which is the MSC Magnifica. And that is a smart ship. However, it is an older ship in the fleet, very similar to the Divina. And I have not been on that ship, but I heard that it was very lovely, and I'm looking forward to that. So I'll show you guys. I get a lot of pictures. I'm going to be cruising there. I'm going to actually go to Key West, so it's not going to be a really long trip. But believe it or not, I've never been to Key West, and it's been a total dream of mine, and I want to go to Key West. So I'm going to do that, and of course, back to Ocean Cay, and then back to Miami. Then I'm going to have an extended stay in Miami, which I'm very excited about because I'm going to totally do the tourist thing. I'm like going to go on a tour of Miami. I'm going to do everything. I'm going to probably just eat my way through there and drink lots of coffee. It's going to be a lot of fun. But I'll be staying at another Selena there, and I'll be there for 5 days, the one with the bunk bed. I heard it was fabulous, and so I'm really looking forward to that. And that'll give me an idea to kind of decompress a little bit from the cruising, and then I will be able to put on the, I'll be able to upload videos and stuff like that. I know I'll be able to do it from the ship, but probably mostly shorts because none of the MSC ships have like Starlink yet. I hope that they do get it. Then I go on the MSC Seascape, which I have not been on. I've been on the seaside. Going to Nassau, which is not my favorite place, but I decided to suck it up and get a tour and not just hang out at the port, which to me is like, what? It's not my favorite place. But I'm going to San Juan, Puerto Rico, and that's almost like a spiritual pilgrimage for me because I want to say basically raised, the lady who took care of me, she was from Puerto Rico, and I loved her. I grew up eating Puerto Rico food. I just love the culture. So I'm very excited to go to Puerto Rico, and I'm going to be doing that. Then I'm going to be going to the Dominican Republic, and then back to Ocean Cay, and then back to Miami. Well, I still don't know how I'm getting home yet, though. I still haven't planned my trip home. I really don't want to fly because I want to be able to bring bigger sizes of things, and I don't want to be hassled. So I'll probably end up taking the Amtrak back again, which would be a lovely 23 hours. But what the heck, I'm traveling. And then I'll go back to work for a little while. And then I have a trip coming up to Portugal. I tried to get on a cruise to go to Portugal. It was completely booked. So I decided to fly over there. I really wanted a Teresa to go with me, but I think you had heard before, they're putting an addition on their home for their mother-in-law. Hi, Barbara. And so it's not a good time for her to travel. So I'm going there. And of course, where am I going? Evora, so I can see the Chapel of Bones. And I just love Catholic churches. And so I'm going to be in heaven, all the places that I'm going. It's going to be epic. So I hope you stick around and watch everything that I'm going to do. I'm really crappy at doing packing videos. I keep trying to do it, but it's just not working. I'll see what happens. But watch along. I'll be posting as I go along. I have about a week and a half before I leave. And I'll just be shooting the videos out after that. Thank you so much for following our channel. We absolutely are having a blast with it. We're excited to know that we have over 500 subscribers now, and we're working our way up to 1,000. So thank you for supporting us, and I'll see you on the cruise ship.